So I've been earning trophies since 2008, so I thought I'd take a look back at what I did back in 2008. Here's a brief history about PlayStation trophies, which game was the first one to get trophy support, and when. So the first game to support trophies on PlayStation was Super Stardust HD. The trophy patch released on July 2nd, 2008. So this game, like other games at this time period, was originally released in 2007, but it got a patch to add trophy support later on. Ever since the start, trophies came in 4 tiers: Bronze, Silver, Gold, and Platinum for collecting all the other trophies. Early trophy support was not mandatory. Many PS3 games released before 2008 didn't have trophies unless it was patched. It wasn't until January 2009 that Sony actually required all new PS3 games to include trophy support. Now the designs of the trophies have actually changed over the time, but they still mean the same thing. You collect all of the trophies in the games and you get that shiny platinum at the end, and if you're on smaller indie games or games that didn't program it, then you just get 100%, you don't get a platinum. So I'm actually looking on the TrueTrophies website right now to see what I did back in 2008. So I started 8 games, I played 8 games, and I completed 0. It was still a pretty new idea at the time, and I still wasn't like fully into it. But I guess I was still kind of an early adopter. I remember trying to find games that actually did have trophy support at the time. So in 2008, I actually earned 144 trophies. So as you can see, the games that I played this year was Quantum of Solace, Prince of Persia, Little Big Planet, Call of Duty World at War, which actually ended up being my first ever platinum, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Mirror's Edge, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Super Stardust HD. Looking at this starting lineup, it's actually pretty dope. Like, I have such fond memories of these games. Even Mirror's Edge, I know Mirror's Edge didn't sell well, but it was a solid game. GTA 4, loved it. Uncharted, what a great way to start a franchise. Call of Duty World at War, probably one of the best Call of Duties ever. Little Big Planet, awesome. You don't have anything bad to say about Little Big Planet 1. Prince of Persia, actually really fun game. I really love this one. Quantum of Solace, for some reason I really like this game, but I mentioned in another video, I probably wouldn't like it if I played it today, but maybe I should go back one day. I don't know. So on Super Stardust, I earned 5 trophies, and that was 41% of the game. For Grand Theft Auto 4, I earned 7 trophies, which was 10% of the game. On Mirror's Edge, I earned 8 trophies, which was 17% of the game. On Uncharted Drake's Fortune, I earned 12 trophies, which was 25% of the game. On Call of Duty World at War, I earned 11, which was 16% of the game. On Little Big Planet, I earned 28 trophies, which was 40% of the game. And on Prince of Persia was 36 trophies, which was 59% of the game. I remember playing this one a lot. And then at first place was Quantum of Solace. 37 trophies earned and 72% of the game. I feel like maybe the online trophies are the ones I was missing at this point. Okay, so what were my highest rated trophies this year? We've got a list of 20. So first place on my rarest is The Name is Bond, James Bond. Complete game on 007 mode, which I think was the highest difficulty in the game. And that is for Quantum of Solace. Second place, To Be Continued. That's just for finishing the game. Prince of Persia again, Savior of the City of Light, and that is for doing the final healing. I feel that was for collecting so many light seeds and finishing the game. So in fourth place is Little Big Planet, and this is called Crowd Pleaser. It's for having a level that was played by 50 or more unique players. So 5th, 6th, and 7th for all for Quantum of Solace. Melee the player with a golden gun. I guess that was in an online mode. Earn over 10,000 in-game credits. Complete the game on Agent. So I guess I got that at the same time as 007. Next for Little Big Planet again, Dr. Frankenstein. Create a living creature with 2 eyes, 2 legs, or a wheel and a brain. I don't know what I did for that. I guess that was in the creation part of the game. Back to Quantum of Solace. Complete the game on Field Operative. So I guess that was also for completing the game when I did it on the highest level. Next trophy is for Prince of Persia, From Darkness Light. I guess that's for doing more story progression. Next is for Uncharted. Kill 5 enemies in a row with a brutal combo. I feel that was like shooting them and then punching them to knock them out properly. Next is high score for Little Big Planet. Collect 1 million points over all the levels you've played. That's just from playing a lot. Uncharted again, and back with a brutal combo. The other one was for 5 in a row, which is harder than doing 20 in total. Next to Little Big Planet, we've got 20 in the title again, and that is for getting a 20x multiplier. Back to Quantum of Solace, complete the game on New Recruit, another difficulty rating, a much less one, and win 5 territory-controlled online matches. Okay, so I was actually playing some online games at this point. Then we're going to go to Mirror's Edge, string together the following wall run, jump, and speed vault. And we've actually got our first Super Stardust HD trophy, and that's for completing a planet without using boost. Then back to Bond for the last 2. Die Another Day, Escape as Bond and Bond Evasion mode, that must be online mode again. And then Dr. No, win a round as Bond and Bond versus mode. So I feel like this must have been like one of those first game modes where like one of you plays like a super overpowered character, like Death by Daylight. One of you plays as Bond and you have to take out the other characters. That's as far as I remember it, but these trophies seem to point that way. Actually, don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. So, what was my best streaks? So, from December 18th, 2008 to the December 25th on Christmas Day, 7 days I got 57 trophies. That's alright. So then from December 26th, 2008 to December 31st, 2008, over 5 days I got 80 trophies. So that was better than my 7-day stint. So when did I earn these trophies? So I earned very little of these trophies in September. October and November were vacant for trophies. I must have been having a social life. And then in December, whap! That's when all my trophies came. So that must have been when I lost the will to live. I'm joking now. But that must have been like when I actually figured out what trophies were and started to earn them. So if you like this video about me deep diving back into 2008, why not subscribe? I'll deep dive back into 2009 next and see what we discovered there. I'm sure I got my first platinum in 2009. So let's check that out. Anyway, I've been Calazaki. Thanks for watching my video again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.